This your boy Greener Things. You know who it is.
Hey, and I'm Fifi. Hi, everybody. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to another episode of the Greener Things podcast. You guys made it. Thank you so much. Give yourselves a round of applause. They made it.
They made it. Hello?
How are you today, sir?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing well.
I can't do no complaining. Don't do no good no one.
Yeah, we made it to the end of the year, so hello.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
That's a great reason to be not complaining.
Right, and we woke up today.
With our starter kit.
That's
what's up. Your starter kit is waking up, having your health, having your strength, and your right mind. That's your starter kit. Anything can happen after that.
Right, okay.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope.
Starting out, run. We burning rubber this month.
How does it sound?
Run.
Right.
That sound like a Nissan song.
Yeah.
So it sound like oh no, that's not a dog.
Right. You sound like a German Shepherd Rottweiler. No.
Yeah, okay.
No,
Enough of the
leave it alone. You're crazy.
We woke in this morning, we got our starter kit, our starter pack. You know what I'm saying? I threw my GT hat and shirt on. What's your dope in it, John?
It is.
Go to the website and get y'all one. Y'all get one.
I got me some of those. It's a little,
you can't see it.
it's a little washed.
Right.
A little washed
you know
now, but it's okay. It still says what it says.
It's all on the show and shit. Washed clothes, shit for brand new. But it must have faded too, though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I'm real.
I am too.
I am transparent. I am real. I don't know him about him.
Right,
Yeah.
But anyway, y'all listen. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Say what you
Go.
want to say. All right, y'all, we got another dope episode, you know what I'm saying? Some good information, you know what I'm saying? What we talking about? I'm going to let it lay. What we talking about?
First things first. Stop what you're doing. Press that subscribe button.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right down there somewhere.
Right down, up, over.
Somewhere.
Yeah,
Wherever
it
that
says subscribe.
Just smash it.
Subscribe. Press that button. And like it and share it. You know, make sure you invite everybody on in because we're about to have a very interesting year-end conversation. Today we are talking numbers, y'all. Okay, We're talking the economics of cannabis. We all about numbers. I'm good at words. He's good at numbers, so I'm gonna use my word to ask him the questions. That's how it's gonna work today. Yeah, he gonna give us the numbers. So let's dig right into it. You ready? He got his shovel.
Oh, dig into it.
Right. So we are talking about, of course, the numbers here locally with us. As you know, in the cannabis industry, we've had like several different breakthrough changes and things like that. And I think I was asking if we could kind of take this month to just go over all of it. The next month. Hello. By the time it come out, it's gonna be next month.
Okay. Yeah, it is.
They're gonna know.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah. All right,
yeah. Don't do that again.
All right, I try not to. You know what I mean?
Pinch him like he messing up in church. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna start with the numbers end of it, and we are talking about things today. We just focusing on the licensing and how much money has been made in this year, and just how much money is can potentially be made moving forward, and how we could get in on that. So the first thing I wanted to start with was the recreational license in the city of Detroit. We just, as you know, we had like a lot of scrutiny going on, and it was laws and stuff, and like a big halt on the law for on the licenses for recreational cannabis. Well, they have released it, right?
Yeah, they released it December the 22nd.
December 22nd.
23rd, 22nd, 23rd, one of those days.
The 22nd-ish. Yeah. So they did issue out some licenses.
Actually, 33 to be exact.
33 to be exact. So of those,
well, let's just talk about just the 30. Like, it took us a long time to get here. There was 90, I think, maybe 90 applicants in Detroit.
I told you numbers.
You know what I'm saying? And 33 of them got approved. You know what I'm saying?
So it was 90 total that applied.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, somewhere around that 90 total that applied.
90.
Then you got someone was social equity applicants. You know what I'm saying? And which was social equity was when you was able to.
I was gonna say, what is that?
Social equity is when you lived in the city for 10 years or longer.
Okay.
And so you got a discount on the licenses, almost the same as the state.
So it's kind of like seniority.
Yeah, you can say that, seniority. So that's what held it up. The one lady, she wasn't, I don't think she lived here for 10 years or she was close to 10 years. Some halfway got held up.
She wasn't social equalized.
Girl, shut that. Alright. Yeah, alright. So anyway, that's what held it up. You know what I mean? For over a year, a couple of years or something like that. So now that we got, I think it was 20 that was social equity. And then it was 13 that was non-social equity that got their license.
So 20 people were the people that's like had highest seniority.
Yeah, in the city.
And then 13 was the ones that
they didn't apply. They didn't, I guess, qualify for the social equity.
They was cousins of the city.
Yeah, or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't live here that many years because they had to live so many years and things like that. But,
okay. So you said it was a total of 33.
33.
So my question is, how big of an imprint of that is black and minority?
From the list, like I could be wrong, but from the list that I know of and what I was looking at, I think it was a total of 4. One of them being
out of 30? 33?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, 4. The ones that I know of, I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, y'all can comment below if I missed one. But I know House of Zen, they're on the east side.
Congratulations.
You know what I'm saying? Congratulations. Remedy, I believe the Remedy is on 8 Mountain by Evergreen, but I believe they're black owned.
Okay, congratulations.
Congratulations. And then we got Chronic City. Kim, I know her. I remember when I was first getting my license. When I had applied, I had met her. She came up. Actually, was in this same building when I was open. But she came up. So congratulations to her.
Yeah, congratulations.
And their team or whatever. And then those was all social equity. And then the other one that I seen that was non-social equity that I remember that I know of was West Coast Meds.
Okay.
They right there off Linden in the hood.
Okay.
Right
Congratulations, y'all.
Yeah,
Actually, let me quit. I'm not being a hater. Congratulations to everybody that was able to get their recreational license because it is a long journey, and I do know that it's a great journey and it's a great accomplishment to be able to get them. So again, I want to give the disclaimer that I am not at all hating on any class or anything like that or whatever. I'm just I just want to see us win also. Yeah,
more of us be involved into the money that's being made.
Absolutely.
It's a lot of money being made in cannabis. You know what I'm saying? We done went to jail and did, you took penitentiary chances and went to jail and everything. And here we are again at the bottom of the totem pole of the actual economics, the money side of it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a lot of money being made. And a lot of times, to be honest, we have a lot of stuff against us, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, but I think a lot of times we just not prepared ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Not to say a lot of stuff not against it, not to say we got to jump over an extra hurdle and all that kind of stuff, because we know we do, and that's just what it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times we do too much complaining and not really preparing ourselves for what's at hand, because it is big business and it is a lot to go into it. Even when I was applying for my license, it's a lot that goes into it. And a lot of times we don't want to go through all of that to, you know what I'm saying, to get to the finish line.
And to your point, let me just throw some numbers out here. I thought I talked about. So, the cannabis industry in the year 2022, it was anticipated to be a $1.5 billion industry. That's how much people were expecting.
That's just in Michigan.
Right. I'm sorry, in Michigan. Let me correct that. So in upcoming, by 2024, it's predicted that this is just in Michigan again. We should be at 3.5 billion. Of that, 4 people out of 33, that's only 12%. So that's not a lot. So that just goes to show how short our end of the stick is.
Yeah.
Why do you, and just keep going on what you were saying, why do you think that's so?
I mean, because we got a lot of stuff against us, number one. But I just think when it came to the social equity, which was a good thing, right? So because you had to be convicted of a marijuana crime. You know what I'm saying? Small marijuana. It couldn't have been a conspiracy, no really big RICO act, nothing like that, but small incidents. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you dealt with that and then you making already a low amount of money and you really not a business owner, sometimes that just goes against you. Just like in California, they had social equity applicants that got approved, but then you can partner with somebody else. So a lot of other nationalities will partner with you and give you 51% of the business, but only give you maybe 5% of the actual profit share. But you didn't know that because they probably didn't have a lawyer or different things.
And I was
like
just
that.
learning something about that breakdown.
So just because you get 50% as a social equity applicant doesn't mean you got 50% of the revenue share.
Right, absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You might get one lump sum up front or something. I think they got
your name just go first on the bill.
Right, and then
Big
you
deal.
get a couple of dollars, but then you still and not making the money that we should be making.
Right.
For all the risk that we took, and then again we just don't be prepared. We don't be prepared for the long fight because it's a long. Me personally, just to keep it a buck, I'm approved right now to grow 500 plants or whatever, and I get approved to grow more. I went through the whole background test, check and everything, passed all of that for my pre-approval. But then look what the market do. Everything cheap.
Yeah, it crashed.
Everything crashed down, going down, 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 down. So if you don't have long money behind you, it's hard to sustain. If I'd have had a couple $1 million to get a grow operation, and that's all I had, and couldn't raise no more money, I would have been out of business like other people.
Right.
Because if you're a small business, that's small. Under $10 million is a small business.
Absolutely.
So if you don't got millions and millions of dollars that's backing you, or you haven't collaborated with nobody that's backing you, now you potentially about to go out of business.
Yeah, before you even start.
Before you even start, and then you don't even know the manufacturing side of it, all the detail and everything. It's brand new to everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you're a basement grower coming out to get you a $1,500 plant facility, you know what I'm saying? That's a
you shoot yourself in the foot, in the head.
Without a team.
Absolutely.
Not to say it can't happen. You got to have a team, and a lot of times we don't put together the proper teams because we don't trust each other. And then I was with an organization, I ain't even going to say their name and all that kind of stuff, but they didn't want no other dollars except black dollars.
Yeah. And
you
that's insane.
And that don't even make sense. That's insane.
Yeah.
Because wherever dollars come from, if you put together the proper team, the proper contract, and got the proper lawyer, everybody eat, everybody win.
Right.
But we never come together and put together the proper teams and get the proper lawyers in place, and we don't never, come together as a people for real.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's very true.
I don't know if it came from slavery or wherever it came from, or it may, whatever. I don't know where it came from, but we just don't know how to stick together for real to get to the bag. And then the Bible said, like, I ain't about to go on no religion.
Go ahead, Pastor.
But the Bible says, you know what I'm saying, he'll make your enemy your foothold and your footstool, whatever it is. I told you don't let me go quote no shit. I mean, look, God,
keep going.
All right. And then, you know what I mean? And then basically your enemy, the money is in their pocket.
Yeah.
So if you look at, I'm not racist and all that kind of stuff, but if you look at white folks or Jews or whoever as your enemy, they got our money.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me you don't want to collaborate with somebody like that because they got the bigger bag to help us further on what we trying to do and working on to bring the money back to your own people or back to your family or whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. And some people refuse to take money from another nationality.
Yeah.
Or partner with another nationality.
And I think that's the most ignorant thing ever because if you have an EBT card
You mean to throw that
Then that's a lie, okay? That's a lie. You think black people issuing them out? No.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
we have the crazy. I just think that we be so crazy about what the things that we want to stick to, the principles that we want to carve out in our day to day. It's just like asinine. What the hell? Whatever.
Yeah. It's crazy. One day, TK. He said he was dealing with this Jewish guy, doing real estate. And the Jewish man told us, like, dude, I can hate your guts, but as long as we cash a check, that's all that matters.
I don't
care.
care.
Home to your family, and I'm going home to my
Exactly.
family.
That's how I feel. I don't care. Yeah.
See, they think different from us. We be like, I ain't about to.
I'm not trying to go get lunch with you or nothing like that. But in all honesty, if we was getting lunch on the clock, I'm about to see if you need some hot sauce. Like, are you straight? You need the pepper? You good? Okay.
Right. And we get a check and we going out on a separate way.
And we bring you some ice for your water. All that.
As long as it's a win-win, that's all that matters.
Big deal. Exactly. It's not about the motions. It's about the results.
Yeah. And a lot of times that's why we, fall behind everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And we be last on the totem pole. It ain't over for us to be able to get into because other states is being legal that haven't became legal and all this kind of stuff.
So with that being said, let me ask you this: what do you suggest moving forward to get us, to get us moving ahead or to get us caught up?
Read some books on mindset.
Okay.
To change our mind, to change the way we think, and that's all where it starts.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? If you thinking bold, you do bold, you make bold moves. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And just come to really change your mindset about money and everything else, and understand financial literacy.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that we don't really understand totally is financial literacy. So if you don't know none of that, you're not gonna change the way you think and the way you move. Then you're gonna be trapped in your mind. You're gonna be in jail in your brain.
Right. So
you can't move forward.
So good answer. What book would you suggest to start with?
Dang, I didn't even bring no books with me. Jesus Christ. Number one is I would probably the book E-Myth Revisited. It's an entrepreneurial book that help you. It tell you all about business. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a quick example. Say if you running a hair salon. Say if you work at a hair salon, you doing all the hair, and you bang the hair out. Everybody coming in with you, you bang the hair out, you making all kind of money. And you get irritated with the owner and say, man, if it weren't for me, this shop wouldn't be doing shit. And then you run out, so I'm getting my own shop, I'm out. But then you go get your own shop, but you don't realize that, okay, man, I gotta pay the light bill, I gotta pay the gas bill, I gotta make sure that the people, the staff getting their pay, I'm doing this and that, and that might not be your good skill.
Right.
So now you run off to open your business and understand and not understanding why 80% of businesses fail. You understand what I'm saying? So that book can help you understand that as a manager, it's the owner, which is a visionary, and then you got the worker, which is the person that's working with their hands. And the person that works with their hands to make the bottom of the barrel of the money. You know what I'm saying? The person that does all the work for a business don't make as much money as the owner and nobody else.
Absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying? So that book can help you understand.
But they have the least responsibility also.
Who do?
The person that's working with their hands.
I
would say in the function of it.
We were the function of it, but they working the hardest. They had the least responsibility, but they work the total. Look at the people that work at a plant.
Yeah.
They work the hardest, and they have a lot of corporate America. They have so much responsibility on your head that it's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they make the least amount of the money.
You
know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me finish with the book.
Go ahead.
So that book will just help you understand business before you just jump in there and just get into business.
Right.
Because the statistic says 80% of businesses fail the first 5 years. 80%. The other 80% fail the next 5 years. So you got 20% left. Now 80% of that 20% fail in 10 years.
Wow. So really you only have like
5, 6, 5. Yeah. That's why I said what they say, the 5%ers, the 3%ers or whatever.
So that's where they come from.
Because now only those people, I don't know that where it came from.
It sounds like it.
But you know what I'm saying? But that just lets you know that's why businesses fail. So that's the book I would start out with first.
Okay. What's the name of it again?
E-Myth Revisited.
E-Myth Revisited.
I put it down in the comments.
Yeah.
E-Myth Revisited. I don't know who it is. Somebody, his thing is named Gerber or something like that, but I put it down in the comments.
Yeah.
Or in the description. It'll be down in the description or something.
Okay. So you say that the place to start with us catching up is to change your mindset.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. On business, on money, on just life as pretty much.
Yeah.
Just change your mindset.
Yeah, you gotta change your mindset and believe that you're gonna get what you got coming to you.
Believe.
If you don't believe it, you'll never get it.
Believe.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we don't believe it.
That's very true.
You know what I'm saying? So if you don't change your mindset to believe I got what's coming to me, then you ain't gonna get it.
Absolutely.
Just like Henry Ford, what did he say? What he said? He said whether you can, was it Bill Ford's dream? One of them four.
He been reading, y'all.
But it said whether you can or you can't, you right.
Yeah.
So he said I can do it, you right. If you said I can't do it, you right. You right.
That's true. Yeah. That's true.
So yeah.
Wow.
There's a bunch of other books though, but that's what I was probably start with. If you're trying to start a brand or business or whatever.
Yeah.
And work on getting your credit together.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That's the next important thing, getting your credit together.
Yes. And that will have you at least prepared to get together. And also, I think that another thing and you touched on this earlier, like I really think that we look for partnerships in incapable people. You know what I'm saying?
I learned that from not to cut you off, I learned that from what is his name? Robin. Go ahead, just go ahead.
Robin Thicke. Blurred lines.
No.
Okay.
No. But anyway, he was saying that we always hire, like to your point, where we hire friends and family. And sometimes, if you're trying to take your business to the next level, if the person you hire to be a manager or something, they never been on that next level you're trying to get to, how they gonna get you there?
Yeah, absolutely.
They don't have the experience or the knowledge.
Yeah, just don't pull them on just because they your people. Yeah. That's absolutely crazy. And you serving yourself a disadvantage in business. That doesn't mean that you have to not know them or
even not hire. Put them where they're supposed to go.
Yeah, let them staple papers or something, or I don't know, answer the phone or whatever. Give them hire people that are qualified to do the things that you need them, that you're hiring them for.
Yeah.
Especially if you want to be successful, and also
to take a team.
If you are, if you have a certain time limit, if you have a certain money, like amount of money, if your budget is, oh so big or something like that, or oh so small, you have to really make sure you utilize those funds and your time wisely, because time is money, and you will lose it. No, it's not. It's not.
Yeah.
Time is time.
Yeah.
But don't lose it.
Time.
Okay, you need it. You need your time, and it's valuable.
Time is infinity. You can't buy nothing. You can't steal nothing. You can't do nothing.
You got a point.
Because what did Myra go to tell you?
Shout out to Myra.
Right, he told you. He did. Now, once you start a business, that's another book you got to get. I'm going to be in the comments. That's another book.
Oh, stop it.
You know what I'm saying? Another book. But, that's why we fall. That's why a lot of people stay at a certain area, because they equip time with money.
Yeah.
I make $25 an hour. That's not nothing. People make $40,000 an hour, $25,000 an hour. You know what I'm saying? Different people make $10 an hour, and different things like that. Like, it don't got what they got to do with the time.
Absolutely.
How much money you make?
Yeah, you're right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because some people, we know people make minimum wage. Mm-hmm. And as we see, we know some people that's making way more than minimum wage.
Mm-hmm. In the same hour.
In that same hour, that's making millions and millions of dollars in that same hour.
So time is time.
You know what I'm saying? Time is time.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's still precious.
Yeah, it's for sure. It's definitely precious. You can't waste
precious.
it. You can't get no more. I can't even rob you. It was a movie though. We used to rob you in their time. You know, so they put a thing on the side of your neck or something, and then they take your time.
You just turn old?
Nah, you about to die though. You don't turn old, but I forgot the name of that movie. They was telling people time. They wasn't getting old though.
What channel do you be watching?
I don't know. It was crazy. Y'all seen that? Comment below if y'all seen that movie.
Nobody's seen that.
They seen that. They're the ATM for time. You got ATM for time. I'm telling you, it was a crazy movie.
Oh my God!
It was crazy. Almost like that one movie remember that one movie we way lost something. When that one movie when there was if you got a kidney You didn't pay for it. It was gonna repossess it.
No.
Repossession man, repo man, or something like that.
For a kidney?
If you got some kind of organ or something, you didn't pay on it. They was coming to take it back.
They just take your guts out.
Jeez. You gonna pay on it. I'm telling you.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they was going to get that. They was going to get that kidney. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or whatever. Yeah. But back to the money part. Uh-huh. So imagine this: the cannabis in Michigan made $3 billion by 2024 into 2023.
3.5.
3.5. We're gonna make it 3. Just keep money, keep the numbers round. Yeah. $3 billion. And just say in Michigan, it's probably not even 10%.
In the whole state.
Not 10% black-owned dispensary in the whole state.
In the whole state.
Probably, you know what I'm saying? And that's just a guesstimation for me.
That is staggering.
So 10% of $3 billion. How
much is that money, man?
I don't know.
A lot of billions. I don't even think that's $1 billion.
No, it's not $1 billion.
It's
like 300 million.
Yeah.
I think it's probably like 300 million. 10% at 300 million. You know what I'm saying?
That's not no money.
You know what I mean? Some people think it's a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? But that ain't no money compared to the money they get.
That you could potentially get.
You ain't even getting $1 billion in that, because $1 billion would be a third.
And I want to say this.
What I'm saying?
I want to say this real quick. This should really bring awareness, if nothing else, to the lack thereof of our unity. Mm-hmm. Because no one person, for real, just opened up a facility themselves. Like, you have to go into a partnership, which means you have to entrust into other people. Mm-hmm. You have to form a group. Y'all got to be a group. You have to be a team. And this should really be a slap in the face to us as a culture to show, showing, it's seriously just showing, putting us out on the forefront, showing how we can't even come together to come up, to create generational wealth, to just, to just be able to create a legacy for ourselves. That is crazy. We are so far removed from where we need to be. And this really shows that. This is embarrassing. How is it that we are only 12% occupied? We have 12% of the recreational license that's given out in our city, and this is a black city. This is black. This is the Motor City. This is the Mecca. This is black people haven. This is Detroit. And we only getting 12% of the pie. That's crazy. Yeah. That's absolutely insane. Yeah. We really have to do better.
We do too much complaining sometimes, I think. Yeah. I know everything is stacked against us. You know what I mean? I know that. I understand it. But we always doing. Listen, I was in this meeting one time, right? Mm-hmm. So now the city, with View Social Equity, the city gave it to where the license is really $5,000, but View Social Equity got $50 or $500. I think it was $50. Mm-hmm. Right? People on the call is talking about, they said, why we got, no, this is what it was, an application fee for the city. Mm-hmm. You got to pay, an application fee was $100. Why people on the call is complaining about giving up $100 for an application fee?
To make millions.
And then listen. To apply. Mm-hmm. In the application, once you got approved, the license fee was $50. And people on the call were still complaining about why is the application fee and all this kind of stuff. It went from $5,000 to $150. What we talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to me, if I'm on the outside looking in and I'm trying to get people into the industry, and I'm on the outside looking in, like, or back in the back scenes looking like, y'all complaining about $150. Y'all can't even afford to be in this industry. What is y'all doing?
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? They looking at us like we can't even afford to be in because it costs money to make, it take money to make money. Yeah. All this black reparation, and I ain't saying we ain't supposed to get nothing, but guess what? I ain't about to wait on it.
No.
And I ain't about to be begging and asking somebody to give me nothing. I'm ready out here prepared to go out and fight and get my own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need reparation. I wasn't even here when the shit happened. I mean, what the fuck? I wasn't even here. We all talking about, you weren't even born. You weren't even here. You talking about some goddamn
That's so
reparation.
true. That's so true.
You wasn't even here. You just going about ancestors and all that bullshit. I mean, not bullshit. Don't get me wrong, but you wasn't even here to even, you ain't get not one lash on your goddamn leg.
You're right.
And you talking about some reparation because your grandparent and all of that stuff. I get it. I ain't being crazy. But I'm just saying we complain about the stupidest stuff while we stay broke.
Yes, because in the meantime, you should still be using your health and strength to provide some type of wellness, wealth, or whatever for yourself. You should want to do it for yourself. Yeah. At the end of the day.
Yeah, and again, I'm not saying that it ain't harder for us. We know it is.
Yeah.
But what's easy? Like one of my cousins said, man, that's hard to do that. What we done easy?
Yeah.
What have we done that been so easy to where something is too hard that we can't do it?
Yeah. And not only that, just like when you were saying about they didn't want to pay the money in and pay the $100.
I was so irritated on that call.
You have to think about this. Like,
I was so irritated.
I always say this. How much money do you think it takes to make $1 million? Let's just start with 1 million.
Right.
Hell, we can go low to 100,000.
Right.
How much money do you think it takes to make $100,000?
Right.
I don't give a damn if you can sell a toothpicks or lemonade. How many lemons do you have to buy?
Right.
How much water are you gonna need? How much sugar are you gonna need? How many cups you gonna need?
Yeah,
exactly. Like all of that's a cost. Like you have to realize that it costs money to make money.
Yeah.
It takes money to make money. Like that's a very true statement. I don't care how you look at it or whatever. It takes your blood, sweat, and tears. You have to sacrifice your time. That's time away from something else you could be doing or whatever. Like you have to understand that it takes money in order to make some money. How much do you think it how much money is your goal that you want to make? Now think about how much it's going to take to make that because it's going to cost something. It's a ticket to it. I don't care what you say.
It costs a lot. Money, time, everything.
Yeah. Millionaires have to buy a scratch off or something like, you know what I'm saying? People, lottery winners and stuff, you don't just wake up and win the lottery. You wake up and go play it.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I lost my train of thought, but we too busy conditioned to with our hand out.
Yeah.
Give me. Y'all, we black. Y'all, the city's supposed to give us this and that. It's a black city, but we ain't even prepared.
And all of that confusion got us on the back burner.
Yeah.
Yeah, and our people were the ones that still doing time for carrying bows across the country.
Right.
And and things like that or whatever. We were the ones that we started this. We started it, and here it is. We in the back. We on the back burner.
Again.
Yeah.
Here it is again.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. This is just prohibition all over again.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And why we too busy complaining though, and not really, taking action on what's at hand. They don't know why they really come together to even take action.
Yeah.
They take a team, but we can't stick together.
Yeah.
I mean, we always had a conversation about sticking together. You know what I'm saying? You a history buff. I never really liked his history and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But we always think it's slavery because I always thought it's slavery. The white man did this and all this kind of stuff, but not knowing that we sold ourselves, we sold our own people into slavery and things like that.
Bust through the villages,
and that's
kill everybody.
And that's like a lot of history that we just don't know. And you know what I'm saying? So we've been not sticking together, but we were sticking together enough to be able to make the Black Wall Street, to be able to do different things. We invented everything here. They just stole it off from us. You know what I'm saying? We invented everything.
I would say this. We understood we had a law amongst each other.
Ain't
but
no law
it wasn't
Ain't no laws amongst them.
Right. It's no laws, it's no morals, it's no code or nothing like that. And the thing that I would say from just studying history, they always had laws and codes. It was, you lived by something. They didn't play that. And it was you was reprimanded for crossing those lines, for doing different things and stuff. And that was, again, within your local village or whatever, but at the same time, they had a law or a standard that you had to live by, and that's just what it was to be over here. And like you said, we just don't have it anymore, and it shows. Tremendously, it shows.
It shows. But I was watching a podcast. I forgot who it was with, but they were just saying that how Black Wall Street, black people showing that they did this and they doing this, and then they come and bomb it and tear it up. So it's like you don't even want to build nothing as big no more because it's gonna get torn down. Because you thinking that it's gonna get torn down, by the white man or each other at this day and age, at this day and age, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But we just can't be afraid of that. You know what I'm saying? Because what's ours, we got to believe that's what's ours and just keep it moving.
Yeah. Why not instead of thinking about somebody tearing it down, think about how you can reinforce it.
Yeah. Well, they can't tear it down.
Think about how you can reinforce it.
And
that goes back to what you said about changing your mindset. We have to just change how we think about things. We have to think about things in a manner of overcoming instead of being defeated in the situation. If that was the case, then David would have never got in the ring with Goliath. That's just the way they go, because clearly he was way bigger than him, and it looked like he would be defeated if you put it on paper. But you have to go in there with the belief that you are going to do this. I'm going to make it. I'm going to be past it, and just go, because nothing beats a trial. Nothing beats a failure than a try. I think that's how they go. In other words, try it out because you never know.
Yeah. You just never.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know.
Yeah.
But again, it starts with your mindset.
Get your mindset together.
Thinking that can be done, thinking that you can do it, and thinking that your team, that you're going to build a team that's going to work, and then understanding business. Sometimes we don't understand business. Sometimes we try to hire people too fast and can't even afford it.
Yeah.
So now we go out of business. Sometimes we don't want to put the blood and sweat and tears in it until we actually need somebody. We just want to automatically, we hired them like we doing something. Sometimes you just run around doing nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And then sometimes we too flashy with certain stuff and wonder why we get robbed and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Wonder why somebody want to do something to you because we just, instead of us just really building up a bag, we want to go buy a new car, do this and do that to show everybody that we made it, but sometimes we haven't even really made it.
And we haven't made it,
You know what I'm saying? We haven't even made it.
We made a payment.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll leave it at that.
we made a few payments.
You just made a payment. That's it. You ain't made it.
Yeah, but again, here it is again. We at the bottom of the barrel. I was looking for something I had read earlier, but anyway, again, we at the bottom. Again, when it comes to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, that's it.
Either we don't. Like we got better plans. Bigger plans to, to start hitting different states and doing different classes just to help people as far as grow better, number one, know better and grow better. Mm-hmm. And don't got nothing to do with cannabis, it got everything to do with your mind.
It's a holistic statement.
You know what I'm saying? And growing cannabis, but growing your mind to understand that you can do it.
Yes.
And once you understand that you can do it, that's the first step. Understand you can do it and then get the proper, tools and education to be able to get it done.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But it always take a team of people, though.
True that.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And sometimes we don't, you gotta learn how to build a team.
Yes.
Sometimes
you have to be a good leader.
Yeah, you gotta be a good leader.
Yeah.
So another book is as far as leadership skills is something CEO. I'm gonna put all the books down in the comments. Yeah. Something CEO. So you gotta be a great CEO.
Yeah. One thing I will say is you have to be under a good leader. And your leader has to understand that they are the leader. Like you gotta get your positions in place. Like you have to have that in place so that you don't have no confusion and we can just know which way the ball is supposed to go in this game.
Right. And then if you're a good leader, you gotta have good people underneath you for you to, if you pass them the ball, they gonna run the play.
Like a dog ass linebacker.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
But they gonna run the play.
Cross the line. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that, it just takes time, to get it together. But we just want to come in and let y'all know that, hey, like here we are again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At the bottom of the barrel, at the bottom of the money train.
Here we are.
You know what I mean?
Here we go again.
It's a couple dollars, but it ain't
enough.
$3 billion, $300 million.
That's nothing. That's That's pocket change.
You know what I'm saying? That's a long way off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then you still got to split that with you know what I'm saying, with everybody else.
And how much did it take to make that? Exactly. Like,
you know what I mean? So,
you know, we could go on and on about this.
Yeah, on and on and on. On and on and on and on
yeah.
and on and on. But just think about this though, too, when it comes to it. Imagine, watch this. Imagine you got, it's only 4% dispensaries. Mm-hmm. What percentage you think, 12% dispensaries, how many percentage you think is black-owned grow operations?
Thank you. I was thinking that, how many black-owned delivery services do we have delivering this stuff?
No, I'm just going to go with the grow facilities, just stop there because that's where it starts.
Absolutely.
So now,
that's the crop.
So now if you, like the Chinese do, what they do with hair, which you would try to get you a hair salon around, a beauty shop. Only thing we can't have is a salon. We can't have no beauty supply store.
Yeah.
Now, you know, it's a few black-owned popping up, but it's a bunch of red tape, and then your price is going to be higher.
Yeah, they got it on lock.
Yeah, so if the growers is other nationalities other than black, and they got the product, and so now we could be limited on getting product as a black-owned dispensary at a certain price.
That's true.
Because watch this, we might not even have the money. They can mess around and start selling. Oh yeah, we only sell packs of 100 pounds. You know what I'm saying? That's all we got.
Yeah.
So now, if you a black-owned dispensary that don't have proper backing, you can't afford the 100 pounds at one time with one strand or two strands,
right,
like a bigger company can.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? So now you ain't getting the proper product. You ain't getting this. You ain't getting that because you're not even head of a supply chain.
Yeah, and the thing is, you have to go through these channels in order to be able to get product for your dispensaries. Like you have to go through shop through these different growers that are approved and things like that. They have a catalog of growers. Is what he's saying that dispensaries have to go through. You know, so personally, that's why I like local growers, like local people that I know. I.e. myself, I honestly don't like shopping around to other people with other providers and things like that. I don't like other people's weed, just to be honest, because there is so much. We'll talk about that another time, but it's so much back and forth with the product, recalls and stuff that people don't even know about, from months before and stuff like that. And they take the product, bring it back off the shelf, put it right back on the shelf,
so you don't even know what you're getting at this point a lot of the time. Yeah,
it's just like so much to it or whatever. And they are people that have been approved, like people that's in that catalog that I'm talking about, where you only have to shop through these people to get your product and stuff, and they selling bad product. It could be CBD product that's supposed to be CBD products and stuff, and they giving you stuff that's full of THC. All type
like just mislabeling on purpose.
Yeah, it's all type of stuff
so they can get around.
Exactly.
And that's why it's important of people that if you plan on growing, you grow your own.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the times you don't know what you put into your lungs.
It's very wise.
So it's very wise. We use this as medicine. And just because they say medical marijuana and recreational marijuana is the same thing.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
I bet you didn't know that.
At the end of the day, they not testing it like they should be. I mean, we ain't gonna say no names, but that one company out in Ann Arbor, remember one company tried to buy another company, they mislabeled their stuff, what it went to a testing lab. The testing lab ain't even approved to test nothing, to really test it.
Look at
but
that.
It's getting approved, but then it's on shelves. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's important.
And they took it off the shelves and then put it back.
Right, so that's important of just learning how to grow your own. And that's what y'all already know, that's what we do. Help people grow their own. Whether you was a basement grower, a facility, we can help you.
Corporate, from corporate to single.
The clean plants.
Yes.
Pathogen free and clean. You know what I'm saying? So and that's what's really needed, a standard to where we know what we get.
Right. And just so you know, individual growers can grow up to 12 plants in your home.
Yeah. Then I read something else. I heard something else to where the
boss said. The streets.
Well, I ain't even gonna say it because I ain't about to say it. I'm gonna read it for myself. You know what I'm saying? Then get back. But whatever it says is is a loophole, and we always got loopholes when you know we built on destruction and loopholes.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So it's a loophole in there. You know what I'm saying? Supposedly, to where you could possibly be able to grow more than your 12 if you need more than your 12. I just say that.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? So you know we all built on loopholes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But listen, y'all, we got to get it together though when it comes to working together with business.
That's true.
For sure.
This is true.
And again, I'm gonna say that one more time. Start with your mindset.
Yeah.
Changing the way you think. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
Period. And get away from negative people.
Mm-hmm.
If you're around somebody that say every time you say something, they say you can't do it, get the fuck away from them. Fast.
People
You know what
like
I'm
that.
saying? You know what I'm saying? I want people around me. If I say, you know, on top of this building, I want to build another building, and then on top of that, I want to build something else, and then have a farm on top of that, and then I want to climb up there to do something else. I want somebody around me to say, damn, how we gonna do that?
Yeah, you want me to hold a ladder? Okay.
Right, let's
I'll
figure
hold a
that out
ladder.
real quick. Not say, oh no, damn, you can't do that. How you gonna do that?
Yeah.
Well, we go, no, go on somewhere.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So everything came with the idea. You know what I mean?
This is true.
If God can say, let there be light, and there's light, then we can build it. That we make the light of the image of God. That I don't want to quote the wrong stuff, but y'all know what I mean.
We just like God.
You know what I'm saying? We just like God.
Mm-hmm.
So everything that's been created, somebody thought about it first, and then it came about.
Mm-hmm.
Period. You
know everything.
Everything. I don't give a what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's weed, see. God made it for us.
For me and you.
Yeah, y'all need to get high. You know what I'm saying? I got anxiety.
I don't. I just want to smoke.
Yeah, me too. I don't got anxiety. I'm just talking shit.
It is good for anxiety, though. Good for depression.
But I do CBD every day, though. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
You saturated?
CBD. Yeah, I'm saturated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some on my coke.
I know, right?
I'm saturated.
I got Bob saturated.
Yeah, you know
Shout
what I
out
mean?
to Bob being saturated. And my
Right.
mama.
Right, we got a lot of people saturated.
We do.
Yeah.
Y'all get saturated.
Get saturated. If you don't know what it means, go back a few episodes back. You'll
Yeah.
see what it means.
Get yourself saturated.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So I think we gave you guys enough information to take in until we come back.
Mm-hmm.
So did you have any closing remarks, Mr. Greener Things?
My closing remarks is change your mindset. Grab that book I told you to grab and read that and start there. You know what I'm saying? Go to our website, you know what I mean? Join our newsletter. Mm-hmm. And like, share, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram.
Yes.
Greener Things with a Z. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
And tap in, grab you one of these dope shirts or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go on the website, grab some pain cream or something, you know what I'm saying? Get out of pain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It's good for anybody.
Yeah, go ahead and grab some stuff, you know what I'm saying? Support the page and share it to somebody else that might need this information, you know what I'm saying? I know today wasn't the normal information we give as far as, cannabis and CBD products and being saturated, but this is a well-needed conversation.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Just about how we're, behind once
Yes.
again when it comes to an industry that's ours. In
Absolutely.
our own city at that, you know what I'm saying?
That we use in our day-to-day
You know what I'm
lives.
saying? Yeah. So,
How can we capitalize on it?
Yeah, how can we really capitalize on it? You know what I'm saying? Hey, if y'all want to comment below. Hit me up. We can work together on some things. And if you want to learn how to grow, we got you. You know what I'm saying? You want to learn how to make anything dealing with cannabis, we got you. Just hit us up.
Yeah. And I just want to say thank you again for tuning in to another episode. My takeaway that I would like to give away is let's just open our minds. Let's open our minds. Let's broaden.
One open mind right now.
Let's just broaden our views on life. Let's broaden our views on success. Let's broaden our thoughts and views on ourselves. Let's believe in ourselves more. I think that would help us a lot further than, get a lot further than we are if we just start with just simply, believing in ourselves, caring for ourselves, because it will trickle down to our neighbor. You have to trust in people. We have to go into, enter into partnerships and things, because that's the only way that we'll be able to make it to the next level. Broaden your mind. Think bigger than you think about yourself. Think bigger than you think. Expect bigger than you have been expecting. Right. I just challenge us to do that because who knows where it could lead us. We enter into a new year. Let's have a better mindset. Damn the resolutions. Damn all this. I want to lose this many pounds, or I want to have this many dollars, or something like that, or whatever. Just want to strive for success. Just strive for success, because if you put a number on it, you're gonna put a limit on yourself. I feel like. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, thank you for tuning in, y'all. Stay healthy, stay green, cause it's greener things. Yeah.
Open your mind. Hey, yeah, just to pick up one thing she said, just, open up your mind for real and just think that you can do it. Once you think that you can do it, you can always do it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Just get away from people that's negative. So that's just the bottom line.
Absolutely.
You're not going to make it if you hang around people that's always negative. You know what I'm saying? And
if you that negative person, get away from yourself.
Exactly.
With that being said.
Go in the closet and start praying that you get that off you. And do some affirmation. I'm not negative. I'm not negative. Say it with me. If you negative, say it with me right now. I'm not negative. Say it 3 times a day, all day, until you not negative.
Yes, please.
Period. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not going to get you nowhere. Except negative actions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So be positive. Energy, you can't destroy energy. Either positive or negative.
Yeah. So it's just all about how you process it when it get back to you.
Yeah. So be the positive.
All right, guys.
That's our ending remark with mine anyway. You got anything else?
I just want to say Audi 5000.
G.
Peace.
You know what I mean?
That was great. You call my mom back. I'm saying, my Jamie told me I couldn't answer my phone.
Right.
I'm about to tell.
Yeah.